Okay guys, so before we finish the course, I wanted to quickly talk about updating your apps. So, should you update your apps? Honestly, it depends. You should only update your app if the return that updating your app will bring is greater than the return you would get from spending the time it took you to update the app doing something else. Does that make sense? You should only update your app if the return that updating your app will bring is greater than the return you would get from spending the time it took you to update the app doing something else. For example, if you're getting bad reviews because there is a bug in your app, or if people are not paying for consumables because your app has a bug, then update your app. It should take you 1 or 2 days, and if you do, the app will still bring you some good returns, and if you don't, then no one will download it. On the other hand, if you came up with a cool feature to add to one of your apps and you want to modify it, but it really won't increase the number of downloads or, more critically, the number of in-app purchases, then don't do it. Spend your time building a new app that will generate more money. If you came up with a new way to monetize an app and you are going to add a feature that will get a lot of people to pay for in-app purchases, then spend 1 or 2 days working on an update. Does that make sense? Again, only update your app if the return that updating your app will bring is greater than the return you would get from spending the time it took you to update the app doing something else. Use your time wisely, be smart about it. Look at it as a businessman, not as someone that likes making apps. There are other things you should consider as well, not only money. For example, if you don't fix game crashing bugs, users may stop downloading your apps in general, or either Apple or Google may rank you lower in searches. Your online image is important, and even though it's hard to quantify, you should try to. Whenever possible, put it in terms of money so you can compare it and decide what is the best course of action. Do what will bring you bigger returns in the long run, nothing more.